Hey everybody, it's Donnie here at Morrow Group eXp Realty, and just wanted to give you my 6-month checkup on eXp, give you the update, let you know how it's going. Everybody is always kind of like, well, how's it going? You've been over there for a while. I even had some long-term brokers in the city call me and say, Donnie, I'm curious why you moved over, blah, 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 whatever the case was, because obviously we're the largest team in the city, so it got some attention when we moved over to eXp. So I figured I'd update everybody on it and let you know how it's going. So number one, the changeover. We brought over about 23 agents and 4 or 5 staff members. A couple of them were licensed as well. So we had about 25, 26 licenses, something like that, that we transferred over to eXp. It was fairly seamless for that many people, which is a project. A lot of that thanks to my director of operations and the Tennessee eXp team. We were able to communicate ahead of time, plan a lot of things out in advance, have everything ready to go, and switching over almost 30 people. Can't complain. It went pretty well overall for what it is, because there's a lot of tech. So there's quite a few steps. Easy if it's one person. Trying to get 30 people to do it is different. And my goal was to get it done without my agents missing a beat. I didn't want my agents to ever be down, ever have to quit producing, ever have any issues. So my goal was for them to not know any difference other than one day you put this company on the contract and next day you put eXp on the contract. And we accomplished that. We didn't miss a beat. The agents did not have any downtime. They did not miss any production. So overall, can't complain about that at all. Since then, what we've got, the team has gone from 23 to 31 agents, so we have grown. People say, well, what about eXp? When you move over to eXp, are you going to lose anybody? What's going to happen? Honestly, we had an outstanding response. A lot of my team members said they had looked at eXp, they were very intrigued with eXp, that they wanted to come work for me, and they chose to come work for me versus eXp because of what I offer as a team leader, and they were excited that they were going to get the benefits of eXp as well as get to continue working with me also. So it was really a positive for the team that we were going to have eXp and they were going to have the benefits of being on my team as well as having the benefits of being with eXp. Since we've come over, we've done nothing but grow. It's been insanity. We've gone from closing 30 or 35 deals a month to just setting a record this month of selling, our first month of selling 60 or more houses. So it's been crazy. One of the questions that we got, and probably the only question from my really high producer, was if eXp isn't as big of a name in our area, or is that going to affect us when we go to take listings? Is it going to hurt us? Whatever, whatever that drunk monkey says in your mind, right? And guess what? It's never been an issue. Personally, for me, I don't sell a whole lot personally anymore. I've heard it one time, and it was an easy objection to overcome. It was not a big deal. It was more of a curiosity of, oh, I'm not real familiar with them. Tell me about them. So it has not been an issue at all. And we are, as far as I know, the number 2 listing team in our city this year we're averaging about 10 listings per month. So I don't think having eXp on the sign is hurting us taking listings. So that's not going to hurt you at all. So that's been awesome. So everybody's excited. We're rocking. We're doing great. Let's talk about rev share. Rev share is awesome. That was part of it. I actually pay eXp a little bit more, me personally, than I paid my old broker to sell hundreds of houses. The great news is every one of my agents got a raise. Just by coming over, if they just kept doing the same thing that they had done before, every one of them got a raise. So that was really, really exciting that I was able to put them in that position. The other great thing I loved about eXp is it allowed every agent to take advantage of all the opportunities that eXp offers, not just for me, but for them also. So let's talk about that rev share a little bit and what the agents have done. We have several people now who have folks in their rev share in the first 6 months, and none of them really went out and tried to get anyone in their rev share. You know where the vast majority of them came from? The vast majority of them came from past clients. When the past client called the agent and said, hey, you helped me buy my house a year ago. You did such an awesome job. I'm getting my real estate license. I'm going with eXp because they look amazing, and I want you to be my sponsor because you did such a great job helping me buy my home. So that's where the vast majority of them come from. 1 or 2 of them have come from, hey, I used to work with this person. She's getting a real estate license now. She'd like to talk to you about eXp. And of course, I've helped them do that. But I'm really excited that I already have agents in my downline 6 months in earning rev share. That's amazing. I'm really excited that I have made rev share every month, and it's been fantastic. Let me tell you, the rev share has been more than what I will pay eXp this year. So I am literally getting paid to be at eXp. Never had a broker do that for me before, so that's really awesome. So man, what can I say? Frontline is right at 60 people after 6 months. Yes, I'm not a typical story because I brought over like 25 people when I came. So I did have a little bit of a head start, but it has grown. A lot of that from me hiring people to the team, clearly, and some of it not from me hiring people to the team. Some of it just from other folks that were interested in eXp, or maybe they had sought me out for help on something else and said, man, this is an awesome organization. I want to come over and work at eXp. So that's been awesome as well. So no complaints. The rev share is amazing. It is everything they tell you to be, that it will be, and it is not difficult to do or spend a lot of time on or anything like that. For me, I was recruiting and attracting agents anyway to my team, so eXp was a no-brainer. If you have a team, it's a no-brainer because you're already doing it anyway. Why not get the benefits that eXp offers from it? Stocks, wow. I don't think I'm supposed to say numbers, but let me just say one of the things that helped me make my final decision to come to eXp was when I figured out how much money I had lost by not being able to attract or acquire the stock in the ways that I could for free and discounted for the last few years since the moment I heard about eXp. When I figured that up and saw how much money I lost on the number of houses I sell and the number of people that I attract, I was just like blown away and thought, man, I missed my opportunity to retire before I was 50 years old. I should have done this a long time ago. Well, let me tell you, I'm super excited to see that stock grow every month. It's been amazing. Of course, the stock has split. I wish I would have, again, done it earlier. So that when my stock split, I would have had a whole lot more because I'd only been at eXp 3 or 4 months when the stock split, but I will take it. It's been awesome. There's not much better than rev share day and stock grant day when you open your email and it says, hey, you've got stock grants, go accept them, and there's free stock sitting in your email and in your ShareWorks account. Love it. It is awesome. What else has happened? What else is going on? Getting paid has been good. It's quick, it's fast. Think about this. This month, eXp has had to pay me 60 times. 60 times. And haven't had any major issues with that, with cutting me 60 paychecks. So if they can cut me 60 checks or direct deposits this month, for the average agent out there, they will not have any problem getting you paid. So that has not been an issue at all. Support has been very good. We've got a great Tennessee team here, and I'm able to reach out to them, get help whenever I need it. And I've definitely been in touch with the broker recently because I've got big news coming that I'll probably be talking about in another video in a few months. But let's just say that I have my broker's license now and got big plans with eXp that I'm really excited about, and the team is really excited about. And the Tennessee team has been very good about giving me support in that and guidance and helping me go the right direction. And that's been good. The broker's been available so I could pick his brain about some things and gain from his wisdom as well. So I've been super happy. Last, and I'm going to miss stuff here, even though I'm naming off like 10 or 12 things that have just been amazing. There's going to be some things that I'm going to miss. I can guarantee you that. Oh yeah, I hadn't even mentioned the training in the world, right? I just did the summit yesterday morning, the Agent Attraction Summit. That was great stuff. I love the fact that my agents can go in on Sunday, look at the training calendar and go, oh, there's negotiations class on Tuesday. Let me jump in that. So that's awesome. So I'm going to miss stuff, okay? Last, Icon. Well, I made Icon in about a month. I don't know, a month, 60 days, something. May not have made it that first month because of the fact that I didn't have any contracts. I started over from scratch. But the second month had 30 closings or what have you and made Icon. So that was awesome. Got that stock back as well. So that's been super exciting. All the other agents around the country have been amazing. They're all so supportive of, hey, we want to see Donnie do great and grow his business in Memphis because it helps the whole company. So if I'm an owner and you're an owner and my team is doing awesome and putting revenue in the company, there's a good chance that's going to help the stock that you own as well, because we're all agent ownership. So that camaraderie, that culture, that idea that we all are in this together has been awesome. No other brokerage I've ever been at where anybody really cared a whole lot whether or not I succeeded, because there was nothing in it for them. Nothing wrong with that. They were just occupied with trying to feed their own family. Well, here we all want each other to succeed because we all want the company to grow because we're all agent owners. It's pretty awesome when you think about it. It's a very good synergy. Along with that is the upline. Holy smokes, my upline has been great. You know, I've got a local sponsor here in town that I've known for a long time, been with eXp for a long time. He's been available every time I've called. If he didn't answer, he called me back. He has made his business partner that he works with available to me as well. So she's available to call me back if I have a question for her. So all of that has been outstanding, no issues there. My next upline above him, who is about 5 hours away, but helps us a lot with business development, has talked to a lot of people for me. He's been to lunches with people. He's been in town and met people. He was on the phone with someone this morning. He's been on Zooms with me to help me recruit people. We actually attracted a gentleman who would definitely be a capper that we're really excited about. He'll cap quickly, no issues about it last week. And upline was on with Zoom, answering his questions, speaking with him, and then turn around the following week. The agent is planning to bring a couple of agents with him. Upline got back on Zoom again and visited with those agents as well, just to show that we offer that support. So that's been awesome. And then we've had some other things happen with some out-of-town people that were sponsored in my downline or what have you, that even some higher-ups in eXp have been involved with, and everybody has been very responsive, and man, we can't say enough about how good it's been. So that's it. It's awesome. It's everything they promise you it's going to be, and then some. It's hard to explain from the inside, I think, and maybe it's hard to understand from the outside, to be honest with you. But the bottom line is, I was told I would be in a position where I could do the same things I was doing before and make so much more money and have such a different culture. And that is all 100% true. And I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what the next few years brings. And man, it's amazing. And all my agents have such an opportunity to build downline and build a legacy for their family and pay for their kids' college or do whatever their big why is. They now just have that opportunity on such a higher level to go out there and accomplish it. So it can't be beat, in my opinion. There you go. That's it. That's my 6-month update. One of the best decisions I've ever made in my business career was joining eXp Realty.